I've been practicing for over 12 years. I was born and raised in Missoula. This is where I want to practice, this is my community, and I want to be there to help the people I grew up with.
I began my legal career in the United States Marine Corps. And I moved to Missoula, Montana and began practicing, and I just couldn't imagine a better place to live. What inspired me to become an attorney is I really have a passion for people, especially helping people. What we do here at Holloway and Hulling is we represent people that are in a very difficult time of their life, and we're here to make sure that their rights are protected and they get what they deserve.
Real time, right as the selection show winds down, Montana State, they saw their name flash on the screen, and they know where they're going. Dayton, Ohio. John Olmsted, a senior for the Montana State Bobcats, joins us now. John, just take us through that experience. What was it like watching Montana State flash up on the screen?
It's a great feeling. Seeing our name come up in March Madness is something you kind of dream about as a basketball athlete. So it's a great feeling right now.
Just take us through the feeling of this last several days then. I mean, obviously a cool experience for you guys to go on the run you just went on. How are you able to get it done? And also, what's it just been like these last couple of days, just reveling in this awesome championship you guys just won?
It's been a whirlwind. I mean, no one believed in us this whole season, and so kind of we always just had that chip on our shoulder, wanting to prove everyone wrong. And so went into Boise with a kind of that attitude and mindset of let's prove everyone wrong. And we just went in there, took it day by day, and handled business as we needed to, and then got the result we wanted.
Well, you guys had some flashes this year, right? I mean, when you beat Northern Colorado at your place, or when you beat Eastern Washington, there was these moments where you could see your guys' potential. How much did you tap into the confidence from those moments last week in Boise?
It kind of showed us that we could play with whoever. It was going to take a little bit for everyone to get on the same page, and so seeing those flashes through the season kind of gives everyone hope. And we were able to keep that and just kind of roll with it.
Well, and for you, I mean, when you got the opportunity in the double overtime game at Eastern Washington, that seemed to unlock so much for you guys on both sides, offensively and defensively. What is it that about in your presence in the lineup that just helps spread things out and just changes Montana State's way of play so much?
It just gives us a different look. With Brandon in there, we've got he can score the ball like crazy. We can throw it into the post, and he can get us a bucket whenever we need it, whether that's isolation, on the low block, driving, whatever. With me, I kind of bring a different threat. I bring that lob threat in, and so it's able to give us a different look on the offensive side and also defensively, just for the size.
I was doing the math. I think it was something like 47 minutes you played all of conference play until that Eastern game, and then you started playing like 25 to 30 minutes a game. So just take us through your process. How were you able to stay ready both mentally and physically for the opportunity?
Just staying to my routine day in, day out. I've had the routine since I've got here in the summer, and just kind of sticking to it, sticking to the process, knowing that way when I did get my opportunity, that I'd get the results I wanted, and I'd be able to go out there and perform.
You yourself, the path you've got to get to Montana State. I mean, I know you sort of had to bide your time there at Arizona State, and probably maybe expected more time early on at Montana State, but you got to the end. So, how about just the patience part of this for you? And what I mean, it must be so sweet for you to culminate it like you are right now.
Yeah, like you said, it's taken a lot of patience. But I've been happy for the success that everyone has had, and like I said, I just wanted to capitalize on my moment when I got it, and I've been lucky enough that it's kind of seemed I've been able to do that lately. So hopefully we can keep that going.
When you were sitting there wearing the headset after the Monday night game with the guys on national TV, that's a pretty cool memory for you, man. I mean, just take us through that moment.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. I didn't really think much of it, and then I got I was in the handshake line, and I got asked to do that, and I'm just kind of not thinking much of it. And then it's like after the game, that's when it kind of all hit me. Once I started realizing like what I just did that night, being special on senior night and everything. So those moments definitely in the moment, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but after the fact, when I look back on them, that's kind of when I soak it up and kind of like realize what's happened.
John Olmsted here on the Big Sky Breakdown, SkylineSportsMT.com, as well as ESPN Montana around the state of Montana. Uh,
Legal tip of the day. If you have contact with law enforcement, everything you say can be used against you. Be very polite, respect the badge, and simply say, please let me call my attorney, Dwight Schulte.
Well, I thought the moment I knew you guys could win the tournament was after you just took it to Weber State in the second half, but it wasn't just the performance. When Robert Ford went to put the sticker on the bracket, he's just cold. Like he is not celebrating like it was some sort of upset. It was like, boom, business as usual, move on to the next one. Having a guy like that be your leader, how much does that mentality, how much does that just influence you guys throughout the tournament?
It's great. He's been our leader this whole year. He's really worked his butt off a lot this year, and he's always been that guy for us. And in March, you can't get too high in those tournaments. You can't get too low either. You gotta be able to stay level headed. And so that's kind of what the message we were trying to convey to everyone on our team. Obviously, you want to enjoy those moments, but at the end of the day, if you get too high and then you're kind of loose the next day, you can lose, and then that's it. So you kind of want to be able to stay locked in and stay level headed.
And your thoughts just on going to Dayton now? I mean, this is it's a first of a kind for a Big Sky champion to get to play in that play-in game. So I know on one hand it means it's a tough draw. You're gonna have to play one of the top seeds in the country if you get through it, but you also get to play on national TV. Everybody's going to be watching it. So I mean, what do you think of this draw Wednesday night in Dayton?
It's fun. It's exciting. No matter where we are, what we're doing, just being able to be in that tournament is an exciting piece. And I mean, we were in it last year at ASU, so we got to win out of there. So I've got a good experience in Dayton. Hopefully we can keep that going and have another good experience in Dayton and make it to Indianapolis.
That's right. ASU played for one of the play-in 11s last year, right? I forgot about that. So you've been there. So I mean, what sort of things will you tell the guys just about the experience in general?
I mean, just to kind of be ready for anything. I mean, anything can happen. It's the March Madness bracket. It's anything. We've seen some crazy upsets. So we just got to come in, stay focused and everything, and just do what we got to do to take care of business.
Well, last thing for you then, what's it going to take for Montana State to shock the world? Because I think you guys are going to have a great chance in this play-in game. But then all of a sudden you get Purdue. But I mean, guess what? Purdue lost to a 16 seed in recent years. So, and we've seen in the tournament recently too, right? I mean, literally anybody. I mean, St. Peter's was in the Final Four or whatever. I guess Elite Eight a couple of years ago. So, what's it going to take for you guys to be that Cinderella this year?
Just being ourselves. When we play basketball our way and we're all on the same page and connected, we can be really good. And in our minds, we can beat anyone that we line up with. So, we just got to be ourselves, not stray away from what we've been doing all year, and really just kind of stick to the plan.
He's on John Olmsted for Montana State, a senior. They take a 16 seed. They'll play in a playing game against Grambling State in Dayton, Ohio later on this week. John, thanks for being with us, man. Really appreciate it, and best of luck. Go get them.
Thank you so much.
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any Town Pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.
Right down the road. Pump it up. Oh, yeah.
#1 seed. And of course, this is at NEC last round. Just small time leading scorer Saturday. The conference semifinal classic. One line Wisconsin. They face the winner from Wednesday's matchup. Slap champions, congratulations to Grambling State. Now, Friday in Indianapolis, where we find the 8 seed Utah State. They spread their first season to 0 points from last year's tournament team. They won the nomination regular season final. The 8 seed against the 9 seed, and the 9 seed will be TCU. Touch number 9, big 12 points this year, moving the win over Houston.